Hey, what's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Baby, you already know the deal. Sit down. We'll talk about it later. Baby, if you are Kendrick Lamar, you are exposing Drake drip by drip, beat by beat. Now, listen, if y'all didn't know, Drake got a secret daughter. We found the actual court documents. He's been paying a mystery woman $15K a month in 2019 in child support while they were trying to work out the paternity situation. Go watch that video if you want details on the mother, the child, and all that stuff. But baby, some of y'all think, Tisa, why don't you talk about more important things? Baby, let me cook. Because now we get into more important things. Y'all, Drake has been exposed of being involved with a blank trafficking ring that not only started in Canada, it might have been to the USA. Here's the thing, because baby, we about to drop some real receipts. Not only that, Drake is super tight and close with a known blanketer and actually even celebrated their release. Baby, we got the details on that. On top of that, can we talk about how around the time that this all happened, Drake mysteriously started selling all of his US properties off? Now, we know it's not because he's broke. Why is that? Because, like Kendrick said, the feds have been investigating him for a minute. And I know Drake thought maybe he was slick because you know that if you sue someone who is not an American and they, let's just say, do a Russell Simmons and run the valley doing yoga and whatnot, you know that if you have any assets in America, the court can literally attach whatever the whatever the award was, they can attach that bill to your properties, force to sell your properties, and then your victims get paid. Now, I'm not saying that's what's going on. I am saying something was going on, y'all. Let's get into this because, baby, you can't make this stuff up. Now, if you guys don't know, I just want to say this really quick before we get into the actual receipts of how Drake actually is involved, baby. He is being exposed as a creep in the first order, okay? Thomas Delaney on Twitter said, y'all skip the blank offenders on payroll. That's Baca, his security guard, that not only did he celebrate, but he was his main person doing all that stuff, right? We're going to get into that. Drake popping peas, Drake having blank trafficking, Drake being an escort, Drake finna get raided, but picked out a daughter. Really? Baby, let us cook. It's little steps. We like to lead up just like Kendrick did the slow leak. That's what's wrong with y'all. Some of y'all don't, not y'all, but the people in the back, y'all don't have patience. Y'all the people that go read a book. Can we skip to the last part? Y'all sit in a movie. What is going on? Tell a joke. Can you hurry up, baby? Just like Kendrick did with the 1, 2, 3. Hit him with the hit him with the baby. That's what we're doing too. Learn to appreciate the slow simmer. All right. We got even more. We got even more information off of. Listen. So here's the thing. Before we let's talk about who Baca Nice is, and then we're gonna talk about all the stuff with Baca because, baby, you can't make this up, and it is gonna make you look at Drake so weird if you already don't know this mess. Some of y'all might know. Good for you. We talking for the people that actually do know. Okay, this was in every single newspaper, but members of Drake's entourage were found guilty of assaulting a woman. He was sentenced to 6 months in jails. All right. He was sentenced to 6 months in jail. However, it's not over. Because if you guys don't know, Baca Not Nice, whose real name is Travis Savory, pleaded guilty to assaulting his on-again, off-again girlfriend, who is 22 years old. Just hold on. We working up. He's 37. He got into an argument with the Toronto woman when she found him passed out drunk at home while French fries were burning in the oven. The victim was angry with Baca, which led him to assaulting her. He is currently reportedly part of Drake's entourage as security for events in Toronto. Drake also recently supported Baca when he was released from prison back in April after serving time for a human blanketing and assault. Drake declared the day a celebratory holiday. He says something in the air today. A lot of good things happening at once, but this one means the most. Been waiting 11 months. Baca finally home. He wrote on Instagram. Now, hold on, y'all. Let me pull this whole article up. Now, I got to be real with y'all. Remember when Kendrick was talking about how he about to get raided by like Diddy? Why would that be? Because while he was arrested for prostitution and human blanketing, right? Those charges were dropped. Now, why were they dropped? A lot of people said that Drake, who rolls around with Jay Prince and he thinks he's a little Canadian thug, and all his men seem to be super grimy, they put pressure. Here is what was officially reported, okay? Um, so Baca was credited with background vocals on Drake's Nothing Was the Same. It has been well known on Canadian Twitter, or at least circulated Canadian Twitter and Canadian TikTok, the things that happen in Drake's mansion, the weird things that happen, what's Drake's into, okay? Now, the Crown Attorney, Catherine Rogozinski, told Justice Antonio Di Zoe that the alleged victim of the blank trafficking and prostitution charges spoke to the Popo and indicated she didn't want to testify in the proceedings. She said she hasn't had any contact with the accused and wasn't pressured not to testify. The woman moved, hadn't informed the police of her new address. She hadn't been subpoenaed to testify because police couldn't locate her. People are saying that Drake paid that girl off to go bye-bye, along with some other pressure, right? Anyway, um, da-da-da-da-da. Anyway, so he said, so when he pushed that girl, this is supposed to be his girlfriend. So it started off by being a woman was in his house, 22 years old. He's 37. That's sick already, but whatever, right? They're saying after he pushed her down, she literally was crying unconsolable. It wasn't just a little tap. It was something great, right? They're saying that the woman who worked as an escort phoned police phone police. She said that they had been involved in an on-again, off-again relationship for several months, but the relationship was definitely over. He has several prior convictions, crimes including armed robbery, assault, discharging a firearm while committing a robbery, and possession for the purpose of trafficking. Again, say what you want about Drake, but all this news is coming out. Now, what do you believe? That the police just made up these charges, but does that mean all the girls gossiping on OVO Twitter is also making up things? Baby, Drake is about to be completely exposed, and baby, I'm here for it. And if you go, no, people are saying that Kendrick Lamar has 3 more tracks set to lay out even more information. Listen, he should have listened when Kendrick told him to leave him alone. But baby, Kendrick been holding on to this, ready to release. And baby, we are here for it. Listen, I'm dropping a lot of videos about Drake today. Make sure you turn your notifications on. And I will be live to talk about everything in detail, probably in about an hour. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.